Alright, so you probably clicked on this video here because you either just picked up the brand new Galaxy Watch 6 Classic or the Watch 6 or even the Watch 5 Pro here or the Watch 5 series as well as the Watch 4 OG series. And you guys are feeling like there's some things that you probably didn't do or you probably didn't even know about that you should do when you first get your Galaxy Watch. Well, in this video right here, I'm going to be showing you guys the first 10 things that you need to do when you first get your Galaxy Watch that you probably didn't know about. So let's get to it. So the first thing, which is not really actually part of the 10, but I feel like it's an important thing that every single body who is watching this video right now that either has any of the Galaxy Watch series, you need a tempered glass screen protector on it. That's only like $10 to pick up a pack of 4, which is just crazy dumb cheap when you think about it, because I don't want to see none of you guys out there be that person that put a screen protector on your watch after you've already cracked it, because at that point it's like pants with no pockets. It's just pointless. I mean, just think about it, right? Like you spend $300, $400 on these watches, but yet you won't put a $10 screen protector on it to be able to protect your investment. You know what I mean? Like this is quality right here. And what I actually like about the screen protectors that I use is the fact that putting it on, you don't have to worry about any bubbles being on the screen. It fills up the entire display, which is dope because you get that edge to edge look, and to the point where you really don't even notice that a screen protector is even on it, which is clutch for me. So again, I'll have links for that down in the description section below. Hey, I'm just saying, you've been warned. It's still glass at the end of the day. So we're gonna start at number 10 and we're gonna work our way down to that number 1 spot. Now, the first thing that I do on my Galaxy Watch is immediately I change the name. Now, Samsung is gonna default the name of your watch to something completely generic, but you know it's all about customizing everything when it comes to this watch right here to just make it yours. So to change the name of the watch, all you guys have to do is go into your Galaxy Wearables app on your phone. You're gonna scroll down to About Watch, and in here, you wanna go ahead and tap on the edit button that you guys see up top. Now you're gonna type in a new name here, and literally it can be whatever you guys want it to be. Matter of fact, I want y'all to comment down below and let me know what you guys named yours. And then you just tap on rename, and just like that, you done. Now your watch is gonna be identifiable across all of your Galaxy devices to the name that you guys chose on the app. So number 9, the next thing you guys should always do right out of the gate of your Galaxy Watch is just to make sure that you guys have downloaded the latest firmware update. So to do this, you want to go into your watch settings, you're going to go to watch software update, and since I switched my auto update to just be off because I just prefer to manually have mine updated. This way, if there's ever a bad update that Samsung pushes out, that I get to choose if I want to take that update or just wait for a better version of that update. With this, you want to go ahead and tap on download and install, and it's going to check for the newest update and it's going to install it right to your Galaxy Watch. Now, this is always good to do because when you guys first get your watch, and you may not notice, a lot of the time these watches have been sitting in warehouse shelves for days, sometimes weeks or even months at a time. And while it's sitting on those shelves, Samsung might have been pushing updates on the back end, so you definitely want to make sure you guys get your watches updated. So number 8, the next thing that I like to do is password protect my watch. Now, to me, this is super important, and it's just all about security because there's a lot of times I like to use Samsung Pay or Google Pay and just have my card information and banking information in here to whatever I'm pumping gas or just pay for random stuff. And let's say, for example, somebody found your watch or your watch got stolen or something like that, and it's not password protected. Now they just out here buying Lamborghini Aventadors with your Galaxy Watch 6 Classic. So to set this up, man, on your watch, you want to go to settings, you want to go to security and privacy, select lock type, and set this to pattern or pin. Now for me, I prefer to use pin code, and I always check the unlock without tap after the pin has been entered, because this way it's just going to go ahead and unlock it right into the watch as soon as I put my pin number in. Now tap on set pin and put your pin code in here twice, and just like that, man, you all set. You got a pin code and your stuff is secure. So once that pin code is set and it's in your watch, now you're going to get some additional options here that I want to kind of walk through. So I'm giving y'all some more bonuses here. In here, you're going to have 2 things that I personally like to set. I hide my information on my watch face if my watch is locked, so that way like personal information won't show up if my watch is locked. And also, if I scroll down to wrist detect, I also turn this on so that way my notification is only going to pop up when I actually have my watch on my wrist. So this way it's going to help save on battery life whenever my watch is idle, because it's not always trying to look or push for notifications to my watch whenever I'm not wearing it. Alright, so number 7, the next thing I like to do is customize the 2 side buttons here on my watch, which one is the power button, or the little red one that you see here at the top, or the home button as some people might call it, or the back button here at the bottom here. So to do this, all you guys have to do is go into your settings. You're gonna go to advanced features and tap on customize button, and in here you can set your home button to do something when you guys double press it, as well as something completely different when you press and hold that same button. So let's go ahead and set the double press here to show me, for example, we can choose like what the weather is for the day, right? And let's do the long press to be able to open Google Assistant, which is something that I personally use throughout my studio here, and I also use it throughout my home. Then if we go ahead and scroll down to the back button here, we can actually do something when we short press this button. Now, me personally, I have mine set to show me the most recent apps, so that way I can quickly either switch between those apps, or I can go ahead and close out of those apps from running to help preserve the battery life, because you know, it's all about saving battery life on these watches. Alright, so number 6 here, I know y'all probably been seeing it on my watch and you're like, well, CKid, how in the hell did you get your font to look like that? So the font that I'm personally using is called Cool Jazz, and here's how you guys get it. Now on your watch, you're gonna go to settings, you're gonna go to display, and you're gonna scroll down to font style, and you're gonna select Cool Jazz. Now, they do have some other ones in here that you guys can choose from, and as a message to Samsung, right? Let's get some more fonts in here, because I feel like these are the exact same fonts that we had on the Galaxy Watch 4, my boy. Like, come on, like what we doing, Samsung? Now, you can also bold the fonts if you guys like, or you can increase or decrease the font size. But yeah, this is how you guys are going to go ahead and change to get a better looking font to be able to show off to your friends. So you are. Alright, so number 5 is a must that I've changed, and that is the screen timeout. Now, if you guys don't know what this means, basically the screen is going to time out and lock on you after the default 15 seconds of not actually using the watch. Now, I get it. It's for you guys to be able to save on battery life, but come on, 15 seconds is just way too fast. So I always set mine to the max of 1 minute instead. So to do this, you're just gonna go into your settings, you're gonna go to display and scroll down to where you guys see screen timeout, and you're gonna change this from default 15 seconds to 1 minute. You're welcome. Alright, so number 4 is something that I like to change as well, and that is the adaptive brightness. Now, this is more of like a personal preference and a choice, because I know some of you guys out there prefer to have adaptive brightness turned on, but for me, personally, look, I hate it, because I feel like this is a weakness of this watch here sometimes, because it will just dim my watch in circumstances or in situations where I feel like it should be bright, and then whenever it's too bright, it should be dim. So it's just annoying. So I just turn that off, and I prefer to manually control the brightness of my watch. That way I can have full control over it. So to turn this off, you're gonna go to settings, you're gonna go to display again, and at the top here, you're just gonna toggle on adaptive brightness off here. But again, y'all, this is a personal preference. So I say, look, try it on and then try it off, and then you can see whichever is the one that's gonna work best for you. Alright, so the number 3 thing here is within the health settings, and that is to set the check my heart rate as well as the stress rate to manual. Now, the reason that I personally do this, y'all, is because let's just say for a reason I had it checking every 10 minutes. It's gonna use a ton of battery life doing that. Now, if you guys are somebody out there that is buying this watch for its health features, then I definitely recommend you guys keep it on to every 10 minutes to check, so that way you guys are getting the full benefit of this watch. But I still set mine to manual. I know, sounds crazy that I'm putting battery life on my watch over checking if my heart is good. Look, you know, decisions. So number 2 is setting up and choosing a watch face that I want to rock with, so I can customize the look to how I personally want to swag this watch out. Right now, I'm not going to go into too deep and crazy details on this in this video right here of how I got the watch face, where I get the watch face from, because that's going to be a completely separate video where I show you guys exactly how to install it, how to get custom watch faces, all for your Galaxy Watch, regardless of the version or the size that you guys have. So make sure you guys are subbed to the channel for that, because we are start hitting 100K this year. And hit that like button if you want to see that too. And last number one thing that I have to do and make sure to get a dope watch band. Now you guys see right here, this is the watch band that I'm rocking right now. Now wearing this stainless steel band just completes the entire look for me on this watch, especially with this custom watch face that I've been rocking throughout this video. Look, you just can't lose. In tomorrow's video, I'm gonna be breaking down and showing you guys my crazy collection of watch bands that you can get right now that will work for your Galaxy Watch 6 Classic as well as your Galaxy Watch 6. But look, y'all, I hope this video helped you guys get things set up on your Galaxy Watch series that you may not have known about. So if it did, man, go ahead and hit that like button. Let's go ahead and get this video to say 5,000 likes. And don't forget, man, to sub to the channel if you guys are new here and you found this video helpful. Let's go ahead and run it up, and welcome to the squad if you're new here. Thanks again for watching. See y'all tomorrow, squad.